If you are outraged by the title alone, hit the like button right now. Go ahead and do it now so everyone can see this video, because if you hit the like immediately right now, a lot more people are going to see this breaking news story where we're going to talk about Ilhan Omar and the latest outrageous statement that she has made. We're going to talk about how ridiculous this is after you see this breaking news story from Fox.
Stephen Miller said that this is one of, if not the biggest frauds in American history, a waste of taxpayer money. And Omar is going back at Stephen Miller. Listen to what she had to say.
I mean, when I think about Stephen Miller and his white supremacist rhetoric, it reminds me of the way the Nazis described Jewish people in Germany.
So a reminder for our viewers, Stephen Miller is Jewish.
What?
Laura, your response to those comments.
Yeah, Nate, this is the knee-jerk reaction we know of anybody on the left to try to call people, conservatives and people, especially in the Trump administration, Nazis. Of course, as you pointed out, Stephen Miller is Jewish. That is absolutely insane. But this is what you say whenever you have no response. This is what you say to deflect from your failure as a congresswoman from this area in Minnesota. That should surprise absolutely nobody. What we're trying to see happen now as a country is transparency brought everywhere. That's what this administration, this president is about. We want to know at the end of the day who failed the people of Minnesota here. And I can guarantee you, the FBI we have now is much different than the FBI under Joe Biden. They will look into this. They will investigate. They will find out exactly what happened. And I think Ilhan Omar is probably going to be doing a lot of tap dancing in the foreseeable future, because I don't think she's got a lot of good explanations for how $1 billion from her state just, went missing from the taxpayer funding.
Can you believe that? Can you even fit that in your head? So we're calling a Jewish person Hitler. Can you even understand the gravity of how insidious this whole statement is? We're taking something from the dustbin of history, to borrow her phrase, okay, the worst human atrocity in known history. And we're going to flip and reverse that, and we're going to use it as an insult against a person who comes from the lineage of the Jewish culture that had to experience the worst atrocities known to mankind. Think about that. No longer is it politically incorrect to make statements about Jews and the Holocaust. No, now we can use that as an insult. We can turn that right back on them and smack them in the head with it, okay? We can use it as firepower against them. And see, this is what's wrong with the liberal left. They've gone so far with the whole racism thing that it's coming back to bite them. It's like a dog chasing his tail, and he catches up and bites his tail and harms himself. They accuse everyone else of being a racist, a bigot, white supremacy, right? But then the statements that they are making themselves are worse than anything than white supremacy can come up with themselves. Because when's the last time you heard a white supremacist or a Ku Klux Klansman come out and accuse a Jew of being Hitler? I mean, wow. This takes the cake. And it's coming from a person who hides behind the, hey, Trump is a racist against us black people, where when you get on the internet and you watch videos of Somalians, they're racist people themselves because they don't even claim to be black. You see tons of Somalians on the internet talking about, we are not black, we don't get it twisted, we are dark brown or medium brown, we are not black people, we are not Africans. So they think they're above people like me. They look down on black people until they get caught stealing $8 billion of federal tax money. And then all of a sudden, they want to be black people and accuse the president of being racist. And they come running to the black community to save them from the evil white supremacist. Doesn't work. And all the while, your leader is calling a Jewish person out for being a Hitler Nazi. Good God. I tell you, you need to like, comment, and subscribe. I got a lot more coming your way on the Ilhan Omar topic that you're not going to want to miss, but post it in the comments. Do you think that that's one of the most insidious insults you've ever heard in your life? Calling a Jewish person a Nazi. Post it in the comments right now, and if it's just one word, I just want you to post the word absurd, okay? If you can at least post that, that will let me know that you understand the ridiculousness, the absurdness of this situation. That's all I got for this one. This is Carlton, and I'm out.